All right, so up next we do have our main event, Kangorillaz versus Team Jokr, this first round playoff matchup of Pizza League, this prestigious 2-month tournament that's been going on, culminating these double elimination playoffs, and this will be a first round match. Now, if you look at the regular season standings here, we do have Kangorillaz in the regular season going 7-0, not losing any of their matchups, and Team Jokr over there at number 3. They're tied for number 3 with Eclipse at 4-3 with their that record. And this will be an interesting matchup. Now, this will be the brackets as mentioned earlier. So it is Kangorillaz versus Team Jokr first, and then at some point, hopefully this coming week, we'll have 11.5 versus Eclipse. And as you can see, just in typical Echo fashion, double elimination. It's going to go to, if necessary, a grand finals matchup. But teams having multiple shots to come back in this. A lot of momentum coming in from the Kangorillaz side, of course. But, this is... All these teams are very, very, very competitive. And, it's a different environment right now, competitive environment, than it was even just a couple months ago. I mean, ever evolving. So you know what? Anything could happen.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Okay,
9,
ladies and
8,
gentlemen,
7,
it is time for the main
6,
event
5,
of the night. Pizza
4,
League,
3,
Kangorillaz,
2,
Team Jokr.
The round
And
has
we'll
begun.
see what happens. Round starts. Joust is off.
Catches the enemy pass.
And it will be Kungg for Team Jokr with the possession solidly, sending it over to Ryan in the left tunnel. Ryan with the short pass over to Jaywalker. They have splits on either side. Plenty of room to work with. Nice spacing coming in here. Now Kungg looking for his man, being pressured quickly by Sealable, and gets a pass off nonetheless to Ryan. Ryan, though, resetting back. But still pressure incoming in the three-point shot. The early three there. The goalie just momentarily out of goal. And Team Jokr coming in hot with the first 3 of the game. Of course, doing the 2 10-minute halves, so we got plenty of time to go, but certainly a good start.
15, 14,
So Joust advantage.
12,
Kangorillaz now
11,
on offense.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Definitely 2 super competitive teams. Team Jokr being perhaps one of the underestimated teams this season. But it's certainly been making a lot of noise in both Pizza League and in VRL, really. Beating some good teams. Not me, certainly. Now Kungg missing the shot there, and Sealablebag will take it and try and get it down to Loveridge, which he does over at mid. Loveridge over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky in the tunnel. Back, though, to Sealablebag at mid. These 3 upside-down players maneuvering around mid right now, just trying to find some open passes. It gets a short pass off to Loveridge. Now Loveridge getting it down to Strem, and Strem up top, a nice save by Kungg, who gets it and tries to clear it down, and he will. Right down the ramp, but both teams boosting like mad. But right back into the hands of Jaywalker, who will ultimately recover off of that one. Now Jaywalker, this will be a 2v2 situation if they can act fast. But instead, it looks like they'll just have to reset off to Kungg. Kungg taking the shot, 2. Nice job by Kungg there. The goalie diving out really quick on that passing opportunity, but Kungg just able to slip it through that defense for 2 more points.
Round starting in
So
15,
good start
14,
for Team Jokr.
13,
5
12,
points on the board right now.
11,
Kangorillaz, Joust advantage, trying to get on the boards themselves.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Joust going out now. It is Strembitsky, the QB, as per usual, off to Loveridge. Loveridge backing it out to the bow tie on their side of the floor, just patiently waiting for the defense to come to him. Strembitsky now finding Sealable, but just slipping through the cracks. And now both teams will have to boost as it gets into the Jokr side of the goal. And Jokr, always a fast team, but Kangorillaz, perhaps one of the fastest, if not the fastest in North America. Able to get the intercept there is Strembitsky, always lurking. And Strembitsky off to Sealablebag. Now Sealable up top, Loveridge in back. Working their triangle offense now, trying to find some spacing, get themselves an easy bucket to start off. And now Loveridge right down middle and down. going in for 2 points off of a lot of punches going in on both goalies. And even without the punches, that would have been tough to grab just based on the 4 bodies that was hanging around in that area. But nice job there. Good passing to get the open look right down the center.
15, 14,
and score now 5-2. Still in favor of Team Jokr, who now has the joust advantage.
8, 7, 6.
So these two teams, last time they did meet up in Pizza League, the regular season anyway, Kangorillaz did take that game 38-23. Ryan Rhino here, backing it out to Kungg. Some slow-moving offense coming from Team Jokr. Nice and patient. That's what they want. Jokr off to, gets right through the Ryan Rhino. Ryan with the open goal and dings off the side, and Sealable just getting there for an almost save, but puts it in nonetheless. Off his hand, off his head, I'm not sure, but it was 3 points for Jokr all the same. They'll gladly take that. So really good start here so far for Team Jokr. Just 2.5 into this main event match, this first round playoff match between these two teams.
7, 6, 5, 4,
So it will be Kangorillaz joust advantage again. Only down by a couple buckets. Now Strem tries cruising it up, but right into the hands of Kungg. Kungg, a nice intercept, prepared for it. Jokr not able to corral it, so instead it'll be slapped right into the Jokr side of the floor again. And once again, both teams trying to stack up, but Team Jokr denying that boost from Kangorillaz. Able to recover is Kungg. Now Kungg getting it off to... Nope, it's taken instead by Strem. Always sneaky, always hanging out for those intercepts. Like I said, knows where to be. Now Strembitsky weaving it over to Sealable. Sealable coming in from up top, but not able to connect. Instead, it'll go out. Both teams boosting hot, but taken by Kangorillaz, if only momentarily. Loveridge trying to spread out and find a pass up to Strem, but just wiggles out of the off the wall. Not able to get a clear quite yet, though. And once again, those brawls, man. Punches up and down the floor, now on Kangorillaz' side of the floor, and Kangorillaz able to get that fast boost, overshooting a little bit, but still there first, able to recover quickly. But again, now Kungg the intercept. So lots of interceptions coming out from both of these teams. First Strembitsky, then Kungg. Now, Ryan Rhino backing it out, waiting for his teammates to join him up on the front line there. But Strembitsky just stealing it out of his hands, being held on a little bit too long, perhaps. Both teams, once again, look at how fast they're stacking up. Now the punch is going out, though, to deny. So instead, both teams get slower boosts. It's going to be contested quickly. Just gets into the hands of Jokr, and Jokr will try to clear it, but guess who? Strembitsky. Right back into his hands. He does get it and knocked loose, though. And Team Jokr does recover again. So they'll try again for the clear. Strem not there this time, but the clear just not going through. So instead, Kangorillaz coming back. A lot of back and forth action right now. The disc just going anywhere and everywhere. But finally into the hands of Loveridge. Now Loveridge to Sealable for the nice slap in for 2 right on the defense. Very well placed pass and very quick shot taken by Sealable there off the Loveridge assist, bringing the score 8-4. Team Jokr still.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
So far in this game, you can see it's just a lot of reliance on stacking, breaking those stacks, and intercepts. It's a lot of back and forth action, especially in that mid-arena area. There's just a lot of fights and, both teams vying for that disc control. Both teams, playing that strong defense. Jokr especially is, shockingly good at defense at times. Now, bringing it in, though, is Ryan Rhino off the assist from Jokr for 2 more. But yeah, Strembitsky himself, a few weeks back even, called Team Jokr one of the top 3 defenses in North America. And I can't say I disagree. When Team Jokr is on their game, they're a handful. They know how to break up your boosts and punch your faces and just make you frustrated. But, of course, Kangorillaz no slouches themselves. Great defense and offense, and some impeccable passing is what they're known for on their team. So speaking of that impeccable passing, let's see if they can get some of that in right now to score. It is down, but overtaken with by Kungg. So now it's just back and forth, Kungg and Strembitsky, who can intercept more in this game. They will get to Loveridge, and Loveridge able to clear it into Jokr's end. Fast boost coming in. pressured, but gets the clear. Almost intercepted by Kungg again, but just through his hands. Now will be taken first by Jay, who gets it off. Not able to complete the shot, but he might have another attempt and another shot really quick. Oh, and what a save! That was almost in on 2 occasions. It like double ricocheted, but they still managed to get it out of there and prevent that goal from happening. So nice job by Kangorillaz getting back in there with a quick boost. So disc is loose a little bit once more. Fast boost from Kangorillaz, slapping it into the bubble. It has a chance. Loveridge will recover, and Loveridge will put it in for 2. Just rebounding it right off that wall to get them that scoring opportunity. Very good back and forth battles going on right now from both teams defensively. Very impressive. So 10-6, Team Jokr. 4.5 still left in this first half.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
And yeah, Team Jokr with joust advantage.
2, 1.
And let's see what happens. We got Jokr rolling out. They send one clear through. Might be intercepted. Just, yes, it will be punched out and taken by Sealable. No, not quite slapped out. Instead, back down to Ryan Rhino. Ryan's going to be contested by Loveridge rather quickly here, though. Kungg just the same, but the few quick passes, just back and forth tap passes to swing it around Loveridge, but not able to complete that pass there. Jokr not looking for it, and Sealable will instead recover. Now, Loveridge trying to get a boost, but punched on the way out, so Jokr will get to the disc first, it would seem. Struggling a little bit, but still managed to get the clear through. And now going into that corner pocket, and back onto the Jokr side of the floor. Just ping-ponging it between both sides. Some nice soft passing there, though, between Ryan, but another intercept from Strembitsky. I have no idea what the intercept score tally is between Kungg and Strem is. Something like 4-4, and Sealablebag, though, putting it in from that corner. The disc just changing hands over and over and over.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
Well, it's a game of short passes, intercepts, and punches right now, more than anything. Not a lot. Neither team able to get a lot of solid bubble offense going. It's a lot of defense. It's a lot of defensive pressure and aggression going on right now, and neither team really getting comfortable spacing or possession deep inside the other's goal. Now Loveridge here, getting the disc with plenty of time to spare, not pressured too much quite yet. Looking for a pass, which he gets off to Strembitsky in that right tunnel. And Strembitsky taking the long shot, why not? Just off the mark, however, and Ryan recovers. And then the clear and boost coming in from Jokr. With precision at that, and not quite able to make it, unfortunately for Ryan Rhino, but it was a good attempt. Now clearing it right through is Kangorillaz again. The fast boost overshot, but Kungg will recover and see if they're going to attempt another clear and boost, and they will. Another clear and boost with precision, and this time the shot with precision from Jokr. Won't miss that one twice. Team Jokr knowing how to punish those open goals as good as just about any team, especially from those tunnels. So Team Jokr going up 13-8 right now. And yeah, just a very impressive start overall for their team. So Kangorillaz now back on offense.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it will be Strembitsky, and we get a one through and one kind of short, just forced to send the clear based off that Jokr pressure on defense. And Kung's going to get there first, but there's a stack sort of incoming. It will be Strembitsky just missing him, but forcing a bad clear, bad bounces, more bad bounces off the defensive pressure. Ryan getting it. He will have a mail slot, potentially takes it, but no, right into the hands of Loveridge. Good job with him and Sealable boosting back quick enough to intercept that and send a clear. Will be taken back, however. And Kungg with a shot, and oh, just barely misses that one as well. Some unlucky bounces coming in from them. Instead, it's recovered by Sealable, who clears it out the way, but not before the intercept by Ryan Rhino. Again, just both teams seemingly having a tough time forcing it onto the other side of the floor. So Jokr. Jay walking it up, trying to get it, and no, it will get loose. It's on the left wall now. Sealable wondering whether he should go for it or not, and he does. Goal is exposed, though. This could be a dangerous situation, but no, they got someone retreating now. All right, now Back into the wall, bouncing around off someone's head though. Loveridge taking it and clearing it. Just not able to get solid possession or find enough time to even make these calculated clears. The defensive pressure from Jokr doing some work. The punch going off, but not before the 3. And Ryan Rhino cashing it in with a minute and a half to go to put themselves up 16-8 now. So very, very risky play that time, leaving the goal exposed. Doesn't pay off in that situation.
11, 10, 9, 8,
but just very, very difficult when there's so many ricochet clears and bounces going all over the place, you know, for either team to even have a second to just breathe and find their next pass and to find their open clears and stuff. It's a lot of fast play right now and not a lot of time to actually stop and think. So we'll see if Kangorillaz can do that right now. And it looks like they are trying. They get a nice slow pass over to Loveridge in the backcourt, but now they're moving up a little bit faster. They will have an opportunity, but backing it up, gets a pass to Loveridge, and Loveridge up top to Strem up top. And then just clears it out the way to the back. Maybe he thought he had a man in the back. I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like Sealablebag will maybe get there. There is a stack incoming, though, from Ryan. He's going to need to clear that quick. He clears it, but guess who? With the intercept is Kungg. Now Kungg. Ryan Rhino going for the goalie to run interference, but what? Nice save by Sealablebag. Right as the punch is about to come in, just slaps it away. Very, very small window of opportunity to make that happen on the save, and it was nicely done by Seal. But Jokr still will recover, and it's Kungg sending a pass to the wall to Jokr. Jokr down low to Ryan. Ryan up top, but Strembitsky this time. Another nice defensive play, but the recovery once again from Jokr in the third time around. Ryan Rhino just back and forth, dancing on the floor, freezing the defense to put that shot in. What an exchange between these two teams, man. Fun to watch, fun to watch. And again, like really nice defense by Jokr in the midcourt, but then some amazing defense from Sealablebag and Strembitsky in the bubble there, denying back-to-back goals. But you know, unfortunately, as is the case, if you give them 3 chances, they are very likely to make one of those, and Team Jokr did. Okay, so new joust, Kangorillaz, about 18 seconds left. They got to make a fast play work. But Jokr stripping it away and taking the long shot. Will it go in? It looks like not, and it will be taken back by Sealablebag. Sealablebag just trying to get it out of there and deny one last shot by Jokr. They definitely don't want to give that up going into the half, and they won't. So Team Jokr coming out with some fire in that first half, 18-8. Just forcing a lot of bad clears and missed passes, and I only say bad clears in the sense that they had no time to make them good clears, just because the pressure was so much. But likewise from Kangorillaz too, you know, coming through with saves and intercepts and just a lot of back and forth action. Anyway,
Orange team ready. Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
And yeah, so first half of play, a lot of good action there, back and forth. I could barely stop to breathe, but really fun to watch, no doubt. Some crazy defense, some fast stacks, and plenty of brawls as per usual. So, round will start off, and we got ourselves a little bit of a scramble here, and Kungg gets it. Passes off to the side to Ryan Rhino. Strembitsky's playing the back line, though, denying any kind of open lane for a 3. Definitely trying to give up less of those in the second half, if possible. Now, Ryan Rhino missing the pass, and 4 players, 2 from either team coming in. A little bit of a scramble against Strembitsky, sending it through, but the quick stack immediately from Team Jokr to get there in no time. Not even waiting really to see where it goes. They just got on that stack immediately, and they were there. Now Jokr clearing it down, but right into the hands of Sealablebag for the interception. Passes it up to Loveridge. Loveridge gets it to Strem. They'll have a breakaway potentially, but no, Jokr does have 1 player back in goal, and now 2. So they will have to work around. Strem, the nice juke, but the save by Kungg. Not falling for those tricks, apparently. And then the immediate boost once again from Ryan Rhino, who sinks it in for 3 points. Turning that offense or that defense into some great offense. You can see just how tough it can be to deal with Team Jokr, just because of how fast they are. You saw on the defensive end, just as a clear was going out, they were already stacked and gone. And then on defense, on their side of the floor, when they sent the clear out, they were gone. Like, they're giving it no time to move or bounce around. They're just on that disc instantly. and able to convert that to a nice three-pointer. So, 21-8 for Team Jokr. Strembitsky now coming up with a disc and gets a pass right back. Passes it up to Sealable. Sealable back to Strem, not quite getting to him though. Bouncing off the wall and a punch going out from Ryan Rhino, who punches and clears. And once again, Jokr there first, but both teams overshooting a bit. Kungg sending the shot in, not quite on the mark, and taken by Loveridge. So Loveridge on the ceiling there. All three players on the ceiling, in fact, for Kangorillaz. And sending the clear. Trying to get a stack up going, but again, Jokr with the speed there first before you can even think. Right on the disc. Overshooting the disc a little bit here. Stacks coming through. A lot of speed going out right now, and just frantic play, trying to work it into the Jokr side of the floor, which they do. So now, Kangorillaz will try and stack up if they can, but now, again, with the brawling. Now it seems like they will have the advantage. They will have an open goal. They're trying to boost back, but doesn't matter. Loveridge getting it through, just out of the reach of the retreating Jokr player. So 3 more points on the board for Kangorillaz, and they bring it back to a 10-point game. So nicely done by Kangorillaz after some intense brawling at middle. A lot of punches being swung around in there, but they finally managed to get it through onto the Jokr side of the floor.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kungg saying that wasn't a shot, it was a pass. Well, I disagree. I deny your facts and substitute my reality. All right, so Kungg sending it down to Strembitsky with the intercept. And Strembitsky trying to clear it through on that side of the floor now. Sealable recovering momentarily, sending it to Bowtie to Strembitsky. Strembitsky just missing it, and Kungg retrieving the disc and clearing it down the right side, trying to get it through, and he does. This time Kangorillaz coming out with the better boost, the better stack, but just overshooting it a little bit. Still there first, but not before the pressure gets there from Team Jokr, and it will be Ryan Rhino now working up the floor. Jaywalker positioned at Nest. Jaywalker taking the shot, missing the shot just barely, and then Loveridge coming in with a stack, trying to recover there. Jokr not far behind, however, and it will be a tight one. Taken first, though, by Jaywalker, right down to Kungg, and Kungg sending it off the ramp onto the blue side of the floor once more. So, more pressure coming out from Jokr, not giving Kangorillaz much time to work with. And right into the hands of Jaywalker with the intercept. Now they do have one man back at goal, though, for Kangorillaz, so they're just trying to work it in. They got a pass available, doesn't matter. Kungg will put it in for 2 more for Team Jokr, 23-11 now. And again, just Jokr seemingly suffocating those lanes. Like, it's tough. This is what Strembitsky meant when he called Jokr a top defensive team, in North America, especially in the midcourt. They are just all over the floor with those stacks, and it feels like playing against Team Jokr sometimes you never have a clear lane to get it through, and it can be tough to deal with. And we'll see if Kangorillaz can respond now. They still have 7 minutes to work with and the disc at hand, so let's see what they make happen. But definitely need to maybe start breaking up some of those Jokr stacks and just causing them to work harder to get farther, Now disc will get loose again. Jokr retreating towards goal. And intercepted by Ryan. Quick pass going out, not getting through. And Jokr, the immediate 3-man boost. They're all launching towards goals. Bunch of lawn darts right now. The goal is momentarily open and going for the shot and missing the shot, but still recovered by Jokr, bouncing all over the place and just tapped right out of there by Strembitsky or Loveridge. Maybe it's Sealable. I don't know. It's one of the blue players. Makes sense. Taking the shot from the tunnel, and it is wide open and in for Strembitsky. You give him those shots, he will certainly make them. So bringing it to single digits now, actually, for Kangorillaz. 6 minutes to go, so still a little bit over halfway to go in the second half of action. And, yeah, single-digit game. Plenty of time to work with.
12, 11, 10, 9,
but no doubt, just a lot of heavy pressure coming in. Both teams really on defense. Like, you can see, like, these are teams, like, I mean, Kangorillaz is one of the best passing teams, efficient passing teams in the league, but even them are having a hard time just making these open passes through the Jokr defense, just because of how fast and, all over the floor they are. So Kangorillaz have to send in a lot of these clears that aren't quite reaching their mark. Now Sealable will get it, but punched and taken by Kungg. Now Kungg sends it back past to Ryan. Ryan looking for the easy outlet for the clear. Now both teams seem, neither team wants to give away boosts. There are so many punches going out right now because both teams are afraid to give up any of that speed. So it really is just a push and pull game with these brawls. And who gives up what on these stacks. Now Kangorillaz will get it and send it through the tunnels. And Jokr with that stack, get back first. Take it, Ryan Rhino sees his open man, but not before that Kangorillaz stack comes in. Strembitsky getting it, but Jokr does have men back playing on defense, so he's going to back it out and swing it to Sealable, who swings it to Loveridge. So Loveridge working the back lines right there. Strembitsky coming up with Sealable on the front lines. Possible cross, and it goes through for Sealablebag off the assist nicely from Strembitsky. Get 2 more points back on the board, and now the score is 23-16 for Team Jokr. With Kangorillaz putting some points on the board in the second half. Working, some of that offense that we're used to seeing from them. Because of that passing, the cross passing.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, so second half. Once again, this is our first round playoff match for Pizza League. Team Jokr with the lead. So far controlling this match pretty much since the beginning. Enjoying the lead. Now Ryan Rhino working it up with a one-on-one opportunity, spinning it around his back, but not in through the goal, and back out towards the ramp where they have an awaiting Kungg. Kungg sends a pass over to Ryan, and Ryan, the long shot, just squeezing in that 3 off the nice recognition from Kungg. Always there for the intercepts or the back pass in that case, or recovery rather, I guess. But nonetheless, good job finding his man on the front line. And Kangorillaz already boosted out, thinking that it was going to get to the other side, but unfortunately conceding the open 3-pointer instead. And oh my word, we got Noob Fodder subscribing with Twitch Prime. What's up, Noob? Now that right there is an OG of Echo Arena that I haven't seen in a while, but good to see him around. And thanks for the subscription. Hope you're doing well, man. Now, Sealablebag. Working it up the floor. Kangorillaz trying to get that patient offense, the pass-heavy offense that we know them for. And they are trying to get that triangle. It gets the cross, but not quite able to get it through. The pressure from Ryan Rhino on Strembitsky. And it will be recovered by Jokr, who sends it through as well. And again, just watch all these teams. See, they're not wanting to give up the speed. Everyone's just trying to punch each other. And instead, it will be Loveridge now getting there first and trying to send it through. But again, pressured so heavily. More clears going through now. The pass just squeezing into Strembitsky's hands. Strembitsky will have the opportunity. Sends a cross over right to Loveridge, I think it was. Off Kung's head, though, I believe. Or hands. In any case. Putting in another 2 points. So under 4 minutes left to go now.
Round starting in 15, 14.
And yeah, Noob Fodder, man. It's
11,
talking about a Season 1 legend.
9, 8,
Season 2 legend,
7,
even.
6, 5, 4,
Always good to see ya. Got his former teammate Strembitsky working, Subtlety, so much for Subtlety working the cameras at the moment.
interception.
And Sealablebag, the intercept, but not able to make it happen off of it. It will be taken by Loveridge. Loveridge looking for the corner pass. He gets it to Sealable, and Sealable will put it in. Now a 6-point game for the Kangorillaz. Bringing it back a little bit now, late in this second half. Team Jokr, who's been enjoying a lead over the Kangorillaz actually since the beginning. You might not expect it, but indeed,
15, 14,
Team Jokr is for real. They're here to play, and they're here to cause some chaos. They are the ultimate X-Factor team, in my opinion, in this season of VRL. You have a bunch of these teams who have all been scrimming each other and playing the private matches together for all these seasons now, and used to what each other are doing. And then all of a sudden, Team Jokr coming in just to throw a wrench in that mix with a bunch of craziness. So Kungg with the disc gets it to Jokr in the right side of the tunnel. Jokr looking for Kungg down bottom ramp, now diving on him, leaving the goal open, and it does work out for Kangorillaz this time, but the rebound instead to Ryan Rhino, so it doesn't work out so well after all. The risky dive coming from Kangorillaz there to pressure that miss, but then still able to recover the disc is Ryan Rhino to put themselves back up to 8 points in their lead with 3.5 minutes. But Kangorillaz will get the disc right back.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But we do see, anyways, that Kangorillaz have at least they've started to get some of their passing plays in, which we hadn't seen up until the second half of action, really. But they're starting to be able to work up their defense a lot more slow, just like this. You know, relying on those back passes, relying on that triangle spacing, you know, just to create open opportunities and not be too rushed into their shots. So Strembitsky now down to Sealable, and Sealable getting punched, but it gets right into the hands. Oh, but Kungg intercepting it now, stealing it and taking it and clearing it as Ryan Rhino, but right into Sealablebag's hands now. So again, both teams with those active hands right in the middle of the arena, intercept after intercept, steal after steal, up to Loveridge, wheeling and dealing to Sealable, who wheels and deals it into the goal for 2. 6-point game once more with 2:44 left on the clock.
Round starting in 15.
Team Jokr back with
14,
joust advantage
13,
now.
12,
And
11, 10,
you know, your Team Jokr, you got to be feeling a little bit of pressure now, because again, whereas you had the Kangorillaz playing very frantically and relying a lot on clears in that first half and some of the second half, it seems like they're really starting to work into their traditional offense now, and it's starting to buy them some late game goals. So they're trying to send it here through, and it does get through, almost intercepted, but it will get into the hands of Jokr instead. The goal is momentarily open, but nice save by Loveridge. Right in the nick of time. None to spare, right to Strembitsky's hands now, who'll clear it. They do have Kungg waiting in the background, of course, for the intercept, but he will miss it, and the boost coming in now from Sealablebag. Sealablebag up, but missing the pass, unfortunately, but it seems like they still will recover, but not with a Jokr stack right there to pressure. Now they do get the back pass to Strembitsky, and once again, Kangorillaz wanting to space out here, trying to create their open opportunities, getting it to Sealable, Sealable getting it to Loveridge, Loveridge perhaps back to Sealable, nope, biding his time patiently, and getting the dunk shot right under the goalie. Had to make a choice and made the right one, resulting in 2 more points. And now it's just a 4-point game. And again, Team Jokr feeling the pressure. Lots of back and forth, and Kangorillaz are starting to get everything they want inside that Jokr bubble, whereas it just wasn't happening before. So now, if you're Jokr, you know, you got to recollect and figure out how you want to start playing this. If you need to start putting more pressure on, or maybe, you know, just trying to deny them that bubble offense that you did so well in that first half, because it's not happening quite as much at the moment. Now, they did send one man flying from the Kangorillaz way behind them, so they do have an advantage if they want to push that, perhaps. It gets down to Ryan Rhino. He has an open-ish goal, but he will take a one-on-one around the back and through the goal. Ryan Rhino with a razzle-dazzle, and it ends in the 2. So Team Jokr now reaching that 30 mark for their team. Up 6 again over the Kangorillaz. Minute 50 left. Close one, coming right down to the last 2 minutes. And that's just the story of this whole game so far, is just a lot of great competition, intense pressure, and it's just, you know, Team Jokr certainly pulled ahead for a while there, but it just, Kangorillaz are not a team you can ever, you know, count away, because they can put on, you know, a dozen points in the blink of an eye if you let them. Now Strembitsky, quarterbacking, and getting it through, not into the hands of anyone, perhaps into the hands of Kungg, and it will be. So Kungg looking for his pass, but the interception Strem and the open shot by Strem right in that sweet spot, and doing what he's been doing all game with those intercepts. Same as Kungg, just again head-to-head. I hope someone tallies up those interception points, and I'm just curious who got more, because both Strem and Kungg at this point have to have at least like 5 or 6 apiece, I feel like. Really back and forth.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So Kangorillaz, or Team Jokr rather, coming out with the offensive joust. They're sending one, both short actually, right in front of the tunnel. Ryan Rhino taking it, but the stack coming quickly from Kangorillaz, knowing they don't have a ton of time to work with. And the interception now from Sealablebag. Sealablebag sending it down, and it will not go in. Bouncing around though in that bubble, but Jokr still getting there first. Almost said Kangorillaz, but anyway, Ryan Rhino taking the disc, sending it back pass to Kungg. Now Kungg, the pass to the corner, right side tube there. Jokr jumping and passing. Nice little jump jump shot, jump pass over his defender there into the hands of Strembitsky. Strembitsky trying to send a clear down and now trying to stack. Team Jokr, though, getting their stack as they often do with a lot of speed behind them. And it looks like Ryan Rhino in the backfield just did a great job of breaking up that Kangorillaz stack. It took them forever to get back to the other side of the floor. Now, a lot of brawling again going out. It's Loveridge with a disc. He finds his man up top there. It's Strembitsky. Strembitsky trying not to lose the disc, and he gets a nice pass over to Sealable. And Sealable will cut it, spin around, find his man Loveridge on the barrier, and Loveridge back to Strem. Strem, though, the long shot for 3 off the punch, I think, or at least the interference being ran by Sealablebag, and squeezing in a really, really important three-pointer there with only 20 seconds left to tie up the game. Going for the high-risk, high-reward play, and it works out for the Kangorillaz on that one.
12, 11, 10,
so tying this up, this first-round series, neither team wanting to concede anything at the moment.
5, 4, 3,
Momentum certainly on Kangorillaz' side, but Jokr with a disc, the joust advantage, and they just want to protect it and find the last shot if they can. So we'll get to Jokr. 12 seconds on the clock left. Just do not want to give it away. Kungg gets it up top, over to Ryan Rhino. Ryan looking for it. They do have a man, Strembitsky, at the goal. 5 seconds left. It's Jokr taking it up to Kungg, and Kungg off the backboard for 3 to close out the game in spectacular fashion for Team Jokr in this first round matchup, upsetting the undefeated, no longer undefeated, Kangorillaz in Pizza League.
Yikes, dude.
Amazing finish from Team Jokr. An unlikely finish from Team Jokr.
14, 13,
But certainly upsetting Kangorillaz there on that one. What a match, though, that was.
7, 6,
Team Jokr now finally being the first ones, the X Factor, the first ones to down Kangorillaz in Pizza League.
teams have cleared the launchers. That's the end of this
Very
round.
nice match there. I'm out of breath from even casting that one. That was fun, though. Luckily for for Team Jokr, you've got great momentum now, but for Kangorillaz, this is double elimination, I will remind you, so they have, plenty of time to recollect and get right back into it. But indeed, the upset for Team Jokr, making that happen in a crazy fashion. Oh man, that was fun. So yeah, the bracket you can see now, once again. Yeah, the next matchup going to be 11.5 versus Eclipse sometime this week, if all things go according to plan. But you know how it is with Pizza League. We take our sweet time sometimes, but we'll get it to you, rest assured, and it'll be fun. And Team Jokr, of course, advancing there with the 3-point buzzer beater win, essentially, over the Kangorillaz. So advancing in the brackets are them, and then Kangorillaz, they will meet the losers of the 11.5 Eclipse matchup. What a turn of events. But yeah, so that is it for us tonight, I do believe. That was, between the exhibition match and between the playoff match, that was a great night of Pizza League, if I don't say so myself. Definitely a nice return from that mini hiatus. So I hope everyone enjoyed it, and yes. Anyone else wants to be a part of Pizza League, remember, we're always looking to expand, especially, Echo Combat going into Season 2 of Pizza League, and anyone wants to play in exhibition matches, definitely hit us up, Wit or Dash, or any of us, really, and we'll make it happen. You want your matches casted and streamed, Pizza League's the way to go, if you want. But yeah, so that'll do it for us tonight, I do believe. Join us at some undisclosed time later in the week. Just pay attention to the Discord, and we'll have some more matches up for you, 11.5 versus Eclipse. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I love you, and good night.